This is... Okay, I'm still in Rouen. Okay, we're off to Zeiss. Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? Yes! I can think of one piece of business. Where did Miss Dorothy go? He already knows about it? Okay. She disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious as to where she could have gone. I think she went to go see Neil in the hotel. That's a good point. We owe Dorothy our lives, really. I wanted to say goodbye to Matron Teresa and the children before we left as well, but I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think they're out. I'll just say goodbye, too. To the pulsing heart of the Arbor Revolution. Suddenly couldn't say the word revolution. I'm gonna see. I have a feeling it's not gonna let me leave town. Oh, it does. Alright, we're off to the tower. Getting that chest. It's probably not even that useful, but... I mean, it might be. It might just be, like, outclassed by, like, the very next shop. But I'd rather just get it. Yeah, the camera. Okay. I don't remember exactly where it was, but... it'll be around. I think it was this way. Because I remember it was near the end of my adventure. Cool. Cool! That's where I came from. Oh, it's this one.
Enjoy the show.
Pretty sure this is the only one as well. I mean, if you're gonna drain anybody's EP, it may as well be a Gates. God damn it. This is being annoyingly more difficult than it needs to be. Okay. I do have a crit. Could just use True Pummel on something. These should die in a few spells. So I may as well just do this one. That did more damage than I thought it would. Okay. I'm gonna hit first. I think I'm just gonna impede this one. Then you... aerial a bunch of shit. They're too far apart. This is so annoying. Impede this one. Oh, cool. Okay. That explosion hurt way more than I thought it would. Okay, we're alive.
My love, I give to
I don't know if she's gonna live, but I'm gonna try. Should. Okay, good. No!
So sorry.
Look. See an Olivier. You do! Olivier's back. He's refusing to leave, and I'm not upset about it. He can stay forever. Oh, right, he can't fucking move. Alright, never mind about the res. Just heal up.
my love, I give to
I think I should put cast 2 on Chloe now. I don't know. Or give her cast 1 at least. Because I keep giving it to, like, she's the healer. But I keep having Olivier heal because he has cast 2 and he's always just, like, available to heal.
my love, I give to
Alright, now I'll get her up.
We're good to go.
And have a salmon. Okay. Right, I don't have any fire. My casters have no fire. I need to diversify my casters. Oh, right. The explosion is big and it hurts. I'm gonna stay back here. I don't even care about the spell. Has it been better for you since I got 2 characters? Yes. But it's become significantly less difficult. Which is what I expected. Just try and kill him. Especially consider Olivier is just like a magic beast. Oh, I'm actually low on water. I can upgrade a bunch of slots. I should probably wait till I get to Zeiss and see what quartz I can get, though. Got a sapphire talisman. That is worth it. That is always worth it. What happens when you clear out every chest in the world? What will other adventurers do then? That's the water thing, right? Whereas attack and defense will become water-based. Yes. Yes. Yeah, the only... I don't have a lot of options for fire quartz. So I can't, like, give fire... Unless I give seal to Chloe or something. Or give it... Or Olivier. But then... Like... A gate has 2 fire sealed things. So then it's just, like... I can't diversify their elements just yet. Not yet. I do want to give her cast, though. I'm not really taking advantage of the range on her, so I'll give her cast instead. Range would be better on... No, he doesn't really need it either. Yeah, I'll just leave this as is. So they'll heal up. Alright, I got the thing. We can go to Zeiss now, I think. Pretty sure I got all the chests. Fairly certain. Woo, Shining Palm. There is a crit too, so... Cool. Can I hit it? Okay, I'll hit it, and then I'll do this. That only did 157? Okay. I guess I'll just use this.
Let me show you the true essence. Take that.
I don't know what to fucking do. The gates did so little. His will never do damage. It will never do damage. You might have enough like art attack to like make a difference though. I just need CP. I mean, I can get myself some CP. Oh my god, he can do damage. He can just spell them to death. Can you spell them to death? Cookies? I'm using a cookie. I don't want it to run away.
Right.
Look. How much HP does it have? Let's use a meatball.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Why did the cookie do like 60? That did 400. That's a lot of experience. Holy shit, that was just one palm. Well, Chloe's caught up now. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies I missed? Where? Oh, I still need to kill a penguin. No, a panda. It was a panda. The panda ran away. And the list. I have a list. I have things to do before we leave. Forgot about the list. If I don't have the stuff, then I'll just, like, accept it right away. Where's the panda? Panda. Sassa panda. Fucking ran away on me. I killed somebody and ran away, so... We need a panda before we leave. A lot of experience. What else do we need? Yeah. Okay, we're not going to Zeiss for a little bit. I think I go this way. I'm lost. Stock on meatballs. Oh yeah, I should just stock up on attack food and just ingredients in general. Because I've eaten a decent amount of food. I'm lost. Help! Thought it was the leftmost staircase. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not lost. We made it out. Alright, I am gonna save upgrading slots till we get to Zeiss, though. So, I saw the panda with an ostrich, so I'm gonna fight all the ostriches. Quick to win day. May as well just fire you. You're fired! Alright.
Care for a rematch?
Oh, I need water step instead of fire, but... I don't know if I'd see the panda on this road if it's just that one, like, Trista road. When I speeded by that old lady, she looked like a fairy. And I was like, I did not see that correctly. I'm sure there's some fishing. I can do a few fishing before we leave. I have some bait. Aha! Earthworms. Mainly for lakes and rivers. Why can't I use it here? I'll just use it. You know they're dedicated to the fishing in this game when you can't turbo? They really wanted you to experience the serene, waiting nature that is fishing. Okay, fine. I suck at fishing. Buy ingredients and stuff here. Did I ever eat sea breeze soup? I did. I know I could just... Oh, I can just buy more salmon. Just buy some salmon. How am I doing on actual, like... I have plenty of healing food. It's just attack food that I need. I can make some meatballs. Make 2 of them. Oh, I need prickly seeds for cookies. I do want cookies. Both in-game and out of game. Prickly seed. Alright, those weird things. Anything else? And those weird things. Okay, so like the plants, the 2 plants. Flame plant and like hippo plant. That's what we need. Just in the off chance. There is a new thing, holy shit. Confident in their gambling ability, come ASAP. Okay. I don't want to lose track of what I was doing, but we're going to the casino. I actually didn't go in here. I revisited this. Completely forgot. I've had this available the whole time? Oh my god. I got 5 of these. 1 of these. I'm gonna eat it immediately. Can't believe I had this available to me the whole fucking time. What do I need to make it? Vintage wine. I mean, that's fine. I'm just gonna buy a few, though. Can't believe I had that available the whole fucking time. Acacia. Are you the bracers? Sure, that's... What do you want? Do something, anything to make my husband lose at gambling. Okay. Win a game of chance is it a most intriguing request? You heard me right. I just want him to leave. He'll leave if he loses. Basically what she's saying. Don't hold back. Make sure he loses decisively. Okay. We're in for some fun times. He's a total amateur. He's terrible at lying. Every thought that crosses his mind is written on his face, plain as day. What a charming little casino. Its equipment looks brand new. Was this established recently? Anyway, it just reopened renovations during the birthday celebration. Now that I think about it, it was being worked on last time. I see. So where is our high-rolling target? Right, his wife said to be at the card tables. Bingo. He's the only patron here. There it is, Jack. Ooh, this power on the draw. I feel invincible. It is your win, sir. I know that you fought well, my good man. I'm afraid you just had the wrong opponent. Ha 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 ha. He's exactly as she said. It's gotta be him. If we waste any time, he's bound to get wrapped up. What's up with you guys? We heard you know your way around a card game, mister. So we'd like to challenge you. Challenge me? Alright, I'll buy it. Question is, do you have the mirror? I'm not taking any cheap bets. The wager's 1,000 mirror. Rich enough for you? Oh, that's a mighty wager. Fearless, aren't you? Fine, I'll take you guys on. So which one of you is going to be my opponent? Maybe all three of you want to have a piece of the fella master? Okay. We're not playing old maid here. I'd like to try a variant of poker. There are a few that allow a match to be settled over several rounds. Perfect. Both sides choose a line of a contender, settle a match over 3 rounds. You try it as normal poker, and the first team to win one match wins. Your team can only fold one time. When team member folds, the rest have no choice but to challenge. Okay. It's not like all 4 of us need to play. One of us can sit this one out. It's perfect, actually. If I can, I'd like to be the one to sit out. You sure? Students are forbidden to gamble by school rules. I don't want you to think I'm trying to skip out on our job, but it's kind of awkward for me. I get where you're coming from. Gambling is not exactly a healthy part of your daily balanced school curriculum. She's also gonna be the queen. Let's not forget that. I'm probably gonna be the queen. And then there were 3. We're well on the road to a climactic 3-round match. Not that it would matter if there were 4 or even 5 matches. I'd win them all anyway. Please decide the order of your matches. Order? How do we want to do this? Might I suggest that we pick based on our gambling prowess? Full disclosure, I have like 0 confidence in my card skills. Always lost to Joshua. It's been a while since I left gambling behind myself, but hey, the contest is all willpower. I can make do. Worry not. I'm a man who's ripe with confidence in my card game. Leave the center to me, for I am certain I can play it well. Alright, Olivier second. I'll go first. You take the end. What? Why are you picking for me? He who strikes with all his might first wins, yes? In other words, he plans to settle things before you come into play. There ain't no deep meaning in the order anyway. Basically, we just gotta win. Sure, but the pressure's on if it ends up going to the third round. Poker face is on, comrades. This marks the first round of 3. The strongest is spade. Oh, there's a hierarchy to suits? Do I have to remember this? Am I legit gonna end up playing? Followed by hearts, diamonds, and finally clubs. Spade, heart, diamond, club. Oh shit. Spade, heart, diamond, club. That is pretty bad. 6, 7, 8. My lucky streak strikes again. I got this in the bag. He does not have a poker face at all. If that truly were the case, then I can assure you that he'd be much quieter about it. Hey, Surayu, how you doing? Remember, you can't challenge an opponent who chooses to fold. Going for a straight seems like a dumb idea. I'm gonna keep the king. Change 3. Got a 6 out of that. Kate's face hasn't even twitched. Yes, quite the poker face indeed. A virile man such as he simply begs for my affections by furrowing his brows so pointedly. Fell right into my hand. Come, good challenger. I don't think he's bluffing. I don't think this guy knows how to bluff. I'm folding. You're folding? I suppose there's little else to be done when you're dealt a poor hand. Gotta say though, it's not like you to fold. Don't say it, even I think that. It's where things get tough. Not being able to fold means we no longer have a safety net. You got a point. That's my cue. May Lady Luck favor me with her grace. For all the talking you did, I'm so not gonna go easy on you if you lose. Aye, only a pair of 4s. Rather uninspiring hand. Seems kind of hesitant. Try a hand out or distract my foe. Either or would make for a worthy spectacle. Exchange all cards leaving the pair, or exchange 1 card leaving the pair. I mean, if I end up going for 2 pair, I think I'll just exchange 1. Let's play the game of deception. 1 card only, please. He's a surprisingly strong poker face, doesn't he? Seems awfully subdued compared to before. Did he get some kind of big hand? Where he's quieted down is somewhat disturbing, but we can't fold anymore, so it's an all or nothing round. Challenge! But of course, the word retreat does not exist in my dictionary. Fuck. I have only a pair of 4s. fuck?
Well, victory is in the luck of the draw, which means there must be a loser as well, and this time the loser is I. I know this piercing sensation. I feel a menacing presence in my back.
Stupid bard. Olivier, you knew, didn't you? Who was the one who was whiny before we even started? We didn't lose because of him. If you got time to pummel the guy, spend some of it thinking up a decent excuse for our client. I did just fail. I did just fail. Yeah, we suck. Suppose there's nothing that can be done. You realize, though, that I was expecting a little more than luck from bracers.
I agree that our aid was less than desirable. There's no greater pain to a man's heart than disappointing a woman of your caliber. Be that as it may, I wouldn't worry about your husband.
Okay.
Pardon me for spilling a few trade secrets, but most casinos have a person who is their ace in the hole, so to speak. Someone who normally doesn't work in the shop, the house's strongest dealer. If I were to venture an educated guess, I don't believe this establishment has played their ace yet.
You think that guy's next?
Yes, we've lost, so I suspect they'll be making an appearance soon.
I don't know. Maybe? Alright. Well, we failed. Failed hard. I wanted to go up the stairs. I could just play poker. Let's play a game of blackjack. Oh, I have no medals. Oh, this is like a legit... It's got a full-on... It's just a full-on casino. What can you even get? Chapter 2 Gambler Jack. And a better fishing rod. I could just buy these with money, technically, couldn't I? I need more money. The casino and crossbow? I've always been so-so on... That's not bad. I've always been so-so on casinos. I'm never a fan of casino games. So, like... I'll do it if, like, the reward in the game is really good. I am just gonna straight up just buy those things, though. Just need some money. I don't think I need this much Mirage. You'll have 5 cards over you're in a game and good. That's fair. I don't really like any. It's the unfortunate part. Alright, I'm good. I mean, I could. This would cost me 5,000, but I could get it. Just to have it. That would probably be good on Olivier, because he can't fucking move. It was 5 per, right? Yeah. You know what, I'm just gonna do it. I have access to a shit ton of money. It's so much Sepith. In exchange, like 50 of this, 50 of this, and like... There. Barely made a dent. Oh, well, hold on. I don't need 5,000 medals. Bunch of little nuts there. Alright, and we have a book. Volume 2. I should probably check for liberal news, and there might be chapter 3 as well. The offer. The girl strode into the bar and closed the door without turning a reg. There was no hesitation in her manner. It seemed her arrival was no accident. Her face was determined, but her confident entrance couldn't erase the lingering innocence of youth there. Even the best liar wouldn't try and claim she was more than 18. Dark brown eyes and hair suggested she was Eastern, but her nose and features made it hard to be sure. The girl slowly walked forward. With each step, her cute little knees peeked out from under the trim cut of her skirt. Her outfit was a design without any sense of decoration. It seemed her taste lay more along the lines of utility than style. Maybe because of that Eastern symbol necklace on her chest couldn't help but look equally unremarkable. The lack of volume in that area probably had something to do with that as well. It seemed like it'd still be some time before she really bloomed. An appearance bearing the signs of East and West both, and simple, unembellished clothes. The girl might have been the spirit of the Eastern quarter made flesh. She caught the eye of one of the punks, hanging about almost instantly. Hey, little girlie, he slurred. Want to have some fun with me? As he spoke, he grabbed the girl's wrist with one greasy hand. It happened in an instant. Her arm flew up, dislodging the punk's grip. Now freed, her hand disappeared deep into her skirt, then slid out with a mass of gleaming black iron. She pressed it to the space between his eyes. He stared at the object for a moment before collapsing to his knees in fear. It was an orbital gun of cutting make, a high-caliber Verne company model. If she'd shot that firearm, the punk would have lost his head instead of his bladder. It was not your average self-defense weapon. It's the latest model, she purred. Wanted to see what it can do. She was cool and calm. The barrel of the gun didn't waver a bit. If she fired, her aim would be perfect. Overwhelmed by the girl, gun, or both, the punk couldn't move a muscle. Everyone else in the bar remained frozen as well. All eyes were on the girl. Ugh. Hey, miss. Hate to ask, but could you let him off with that? Maybe the speaker couldn't stand it anymore, or maybe it was disturbing his drink, but the husky, sensual voice broke through the silence. It was Jack. Still planted firmly in his chair, breath smelling of liquor, he continued. I'm sure he's very sorry and he's learned his lesson. He shot the punk a meaningful look. As if in answer to it, the punk started nodding his head vigorously. I've come here to gamble, the girl said suddenly. She slowly lowered the gun in her left hand. Her expression remained cool and detached. Sounds good. Come on over here. Give me everything you got. Jack's words had an immediate impact, not on the girl, but on the gathered goons in hoods. They all shared a glance, each and every one of them with the dirtiest grin you could imagine. It's the wrong door. Oh, it's still issue 2. Four of these left? What the fuck? I don't want to convert too much more. No, this is just food ingredients. I will report my failure, though. There's nothing to report because it just failed. Cool. Just big red fail. Big red fail. Cool. Okay. Now to go to Minoria to hand in the list. I also need to fight these.
Well, that takes care of that.
Got a prickly seed. That's unfortunate. What are they weak to? Everything. Everything. I'll just heal up.
My love, I give to
Oh, I should probably equip the long barrel on Olivier. So at least he has the option of hitting. Poison's fine. I may as well surprise attack it. It's just gonna attack me anyway.
enjoy the show.
I probably don't have the last few ingredients that the guy wants. It's just super weak to earth. Well, you can't attack me now. I don't have any earth.
Take that.
Piece of cake.
I didn't get a prickly seed. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's in the inn. I probably don't have it. Or do I? Ooh. There should only be one left, right? It did say long. I don't actually have to hand this in now. But it's in this area, so... I wonder if the panda has it. I bet you the panda has it. Goddamn fucking panda.
Care for a rematch?
Alright, as far as I know, only find the panda over here. Where'd the ostriches go? Maybe that's the next screen. Is it weak to? Doesn't matter.
Care for a rematch?
I may as well fight everything I come across just in case the panda shows up. No, I want Tira, not Latir. Oh, it's not even gonna go off. Doesn't matter. Just move. There wouldn't have been Azalea fruit because I already had one. I think. Yeah, no, I had plenty of that.
Hup! 99 kitty cats.
It's a panda! So I have to make sure the panda dies. It's weak to everything. I don't have any AoE spells. Just gonna hurricane. Or I could just chain.
Let me have these!
I only have stone impact. This is assuming they don't move. Whatever, fuck it. Whatever, they're in the circle. I assume everything will die.
Well, that takes care of that.
That was a lot more XP than I would have thought. Beast Flesh, Laundry Pole Plus. Well, I got its item. It's definitely rare. Is that a fishing rod? Oh no, that's just straight up just... What the fuck? Extra range too? Holy shit. Good on the... I'm really sad that last panda got away. What is the last item though then? I mean, there are more enemies technically, but like... I feel like that might be like a return, extra dungeon return to this place type thing. I don't know what I wouldn't have fought. 'Cause I've been all over the entire region. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna lose sound for a minute. Alright. Trails in the sky. SC. Ingredient. Hunter. Move on. Quest guide. Bonus guide. Turn the following 6 items. Okay, so Juicy Bone, Lucky Fang, Curative Horn, that's what I haven't given him. From Helmet Crab, okay. All I need to know. And that's the giant ones? Oh, it's from these. Alright, we're gonna go kill him. We're gonna go get some Curative Horns. What? It's like I ran uncontrollably into the casino. Maybe you have to actually, like, go in here. Chicken teriyaki with a twist of orange. Oh my god, this sounds so good. Oh, for a second I was like, wasn't this like a dungeon that it led to? It's just this back area. Alright, well, there was nothing here. It's not really that surprising, but... I felt like also, before I actually go... Oh, that's the landing port. I was like, what was this place to the east up this way? It's just the landing port. Alright, helmet crab. There's only a few of those in the tower. What was it weak to? Everything, almost.
Enjoy the show.
Nice! Alright, now we gotta run all the way back to Minoria. Thank God for Turbo. I don't think I'd have the patience for this without Turbo. I feel spoiled. Like, I'd still be playing the first game. I wouldn't even have started Final Fantasy 15, I don't think.
Shouldn't have done that.
Have I fought the egg monsters that transform into one big egg? I have. Both as bigger and smaller. This is a mini egger. I've definitely fought the big version. I assume it would show up. That's going to the local. Hold on. I missed one of the local as well. So like, yeah, I have fought the big one. So, I don't know what I missed. Or where I missed them. Let's see if there's anything at the orphanage. So they weren't here. I know you have something for me. Thank you. I don't care that much about like finishing the monster list. It just surprises me every time. I don't necessarily need to like full-on completionist this. We did it. What a stunning haul. $20 savory opinions? I couldn't possibly. Please don't make me take all this. Well, I super did it. That makes up for failing the poker thing. At least I try. Thank you. Okay, I at least make an effort. I also feel like it would just be, it's one of those things, it's like, I would have to want to, I would have to decide, I'm going to, like, completionist 100% this game. Grab a guide for that kind of shit. I don't have any desire to do that, really. I have desire to do, like, all the side quests and stuff I run into. But I don't have a desire to fully completionist the game. Alright. Now we can go to Zeiss. After I say goodbye to Dorothy and shit, because I almost forgot about that. They wouldn't be... Oh, yeah, they would be upstairs. Yeah. It's entirely possible I'll come back and finish off the monster list. Like, maybe it's just more bosses. Maybe more story brings me back. Hello! Oh, you guys. I heard from Dorothy that you guys solved their little ghost problem. Yeah, is Dorothy okay? She was yammering on drowsily about what happened. When she was finished, she conked right out. Well, a hell of a lot happened last night. She saved our skins. I can't blame her for being kind of tired. A real reporter can go a good week without sleep when he's got a good scoop. Oh yeah, some of the stuff she was talking about sounded wild, but she didn't really explain it all. Alright, I think I get it now. Phantom Thief B himself is in liberal, and he's one of those Ouroboros people? Kinda wish I hadn't heard that. What? No, you know about that masked weirdo? He's a famous thief. He's caused a stir at every major city on the continent. If he wants something, he'll get it, and he always steals things with a big old show. For a phantom, he's got a love for drama, that's for sure. Yeah, that sounds like our weirdo, all right. He even admitted he's Phantom Thief B from those cards. Like I said, thievery is one thing, but he's also a lackey of the society? Wouldn't think Ouroboros would have use for someone like him, but at the same time, if they do, it's terrifying. You know, I'm curious. Do you intend to write an article? Nah, the Guild and the Royal Army asked me not to report on the society, so I'll probably end up writing about someone's ill-intended crime of pleasure or something.
With the coup d'etat foiled, the kingdom is beginning to settle. I do see the wisdom in this. There is little sense in terrifying the populace with news of a dangerous secret society just yet. Yeah.
Still, if anything else happens, tell me about it, yeah? Off to Zeiss. Wake up! So cute. Snore. Alright. I legit completely forgot about those two until I decided I'm gonna go sleep at the hotel, and I was like, the hotel.
There's people at the hotel.
Your braces, right? Yeah. Sure. Head to Norman's election office. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Hurry up and let me go home. Now calm down. Just bear with us until the braces arrive. Once the investigation's done, you can leave. Speak of the devil. See, here they are. That sure was fast, Terrio. Yeah, I looked out and ran into some braces right away. This is Norman. I'm sure you've seen him on posters around the city. I'm Mr. Bright. Gate Krosner. One of our campaigners' dells was injured by someone. In other words, it's an assault case. An assault? Well, that's never nice. Is the victim okay? Yes, he's still here. He was unconscious for a bit, but it was thankfully nothing serious. There's nothing good about it. The back of my head still hurts, like you wouldn't believe. Were you attacked from behind? Yes, ma'am. Right out of the blue, too. I was taking a breather on the balcony, and then all of a sudden behind, thud. Ow. When did the attack happen? Happened today, just after lunch. Norman and I were checking out a potential location for a speech by the bridge. Cooper here had just turned up then. When I talked to him, he said he had some important business with Norman. Bordos told me to come apologize for that mess on the bridge. It's not like it's all my fault, but it sort of make it worse. So you came to say sorry for the scuffle. Yes, but Norman was still very busy at the time. We'd asked Cooper to wait in the office area, and that's when I showed him to this room. I returned to the hotel not long afterward. I entered the room with Hario, who had been waiting outside the office, and there was Dowles unconscious on the balcony. Cooper was right there, standing over him. Trying to tell you, why does that make me the criminal? He was already out cold when I'd reached the balcony. I understand what Cooper's saying, but it's only natural to suspect him given the circumstances. There was no one in this room except Cooper and Dowles. After I brought Cooper, I was on watch outside the door. No one entered until Norman got here. No matter how you look at it, that means these two were alone. Sure. It's true, but it's like I said. When I went out to the balcony, Dell was already on the ground. So you're saying the crime was committed before you got there? Am I getting that right? Yeah! Thank adios. Finally, there's someone who gets it. In that case, it'd have to be someone who entered the room before Cooper. Dallas, do you remember anything? It's possible that someone came in. People go in and out of this office all the time, though. Even if someone had, I wouldn't have thought much of it. Fair enough. It's an election office, so that makes sense. Criminal's gotta be one of two people. This guy here, or someone who came into the room. Alright, let's start questioning. If you guys noticed anything else or anything of some... or are thinking of something, tell us now. Alright then, I have one more thing I'd like to add. There was something that occurred to me as I was looking through the room after the incident. Just the opposite. It actually felt like it was cleaner than before. Is the serial cleaner on the loose?
One way to interpret it would be as a disguise to hide the fact that the room had been searched. Of course, it appears they went too far, inadvertently arousing suspicion in the process.
It's not a bad train of thought. Incidentally, who are you?
I was waiting for that question. I am a traveling bard, a poetic soul wandering the wilds, a genius.
If nothing's been stolen, then isn't the idea that it's a disguise pretty weak? At this stage, I don't think there's any point in worrying about motive.
You've grown even bolder since our last rendezvous, Estelle. Your training at the local was most fruitful. You're simply stunning.
Just ignore him. Now, if there's nothing else here you can tell us, we should get to the questioning. This hotel is pretty big. We should probably split into two groups. You and the princess make some rounds while I keep an eye on this dumbass. If you go around asking about Cooper, something should turn up. If you end up getting a picture on who our guy is, come tell me. Lost consciousness immediately, so I didn't see who hit me. And catching a glance would have been better than nothing at all. If we'd been fighting, someone would have heard a sound, but no one said anything, did they? Of course they didn't, because I was politely seated on the sofa. Cooper's face went white as a sheet the moment he saw us. He was surely dismayed at having been witnessed at the crime scene. Cooper was standing next to Dells, who was lying on the ground. He looked at me and seemed very surprised. What sounds? I didn't hear any loud noise either. I was standing in front of the door, but it was quiet the whole time. If there had been some kind of argument, I'm sure I would have noticed. That sound would be me getting hit, yeah. With a hell of a bang in my head. Can I go look at the balcony? Or is it just pure, like, questioning investigations? I did not mean to try going out the door. Mr. Cooper is a guest. So we have his patrons to work-related gatherings. Sound. I heard no such thing. Okay. There aren't many other people in this hotel. I was in the lobby. He looked angry, I guess. Sound? I didn't really hear anything. It looked pissed off to me, but it was right after that big mess on the bridge. It was only natural. Actually, a case suddenly popped up. What do you mean? Well, you don't seem too interested. Okay, so he doesn't give a fuck. She's asleep. Snore! What's Murray? You remember us, right? He really saved us. He's that young fella. Did hear a loud noise. You mean the balcony? It was an impressive sound, like something had run into something else with a smack. Is Cooper that angry? Okay, he don't give a fuck. I cannot agree. Mr. Cooper seemed generally normal. That's so. I'm not sure I can really help with that. I was angry? That's crazy. You go say Harrio's my attitude was way worse than mine, I think. By asking around about Harrio, I bet you'll turn up some dirt. Him and Dell's are rivals competing to be the number 2 in Norman's camp. Sure they couldn't come to terms and ended in a hustle. Him and Dell's are rivals. Is Cooper angry? He didn't really look that way. I had an unpleasant expression? Okay, so Cooper probably wasn't angry. God damn it. You don't even Harrio? You wouldn't resort to violence. Oh. Did I run out of time? Yeah, we're done. It's going okay, I guess. Just don't slack off. This seems weird. Maybe if I finish before they're done, I get bonus BP. It's got gullible written all over him. Well, I didn't get any new words. There's no one else to ask. People at the front? If you're hiding something, you should spit it out. I saw Harrio on the 2nd floor. When was that? Right after lunch. Harrio went out with Norman, but shortly after that, Harrio came back and ran up to the 2nd floor. He's just talking about his lunch with his dad. I've been in the habit of going out to lunch as soon as I hear the bell toll. The bell toll? It'd be good to ask some people around about the bell toll. You should be able to clearly remember the sound of a bell ringing. I'll ask you about the bell toll. Remember something? Oh, you actually remember a thing. That sound happened as if it were timed to the bell, at least to my ears. If you want to make it sound all boring, yeah. Someone without an alibi when the bell rang is the criminal. The office plates were cleaned. So that means there's someone who went into the office after lunch? Cleaned up, it seems. The plates were stacked at the front. Of course, exactly which kind guest it was, I couldn't say, unfortunately. Feel like I'm getting there. After lunch, Norman went to have a look at the site where he was going to give a speech. Met up with him later. Harry, you went to the second floor, didn't you? Excuse me? There's no point in hiding it. We have witnesses. I'm not hiding anything. Just realized I forgot something. I went back to the office. Was there anyone in the office at the time? Dels was there doing work. I didn't see anyone else. I wasn't trying to hide that I've gone to the second floor. I haven't decided you're the criminal or anything. You just don't forget that this kind of thing only makes you look worse. So, you know. I think it was when I was meeting with Norman by the bridge. Then Cooper showed up. Who cleaned up? No idea. Went to Laventar. One of the campaigners getting sick. After lunch, Hario and I immediately went to examine the place my speech is to be held at. Hario had some other business to attend to first and met up with me at the site. So that's right after lunch, I met up with Hario outside. What about the bell toll? Went off when Hario and I were checking out the speech site together. Okay, so it definitely wasn't Hario. Just as the bell was ringing, Cooper showed up. I then asked Hario to show him to the hotel. So then, there's no connection between the sound Murray heard and Hario. But also Cooper! Both men can prove they were with Norman at the time. What do you mean? I haven't had much of an appetite lately. I left quite a lot of the paella I got for lunch uneaten. Didn't the guy downstairs have paella? I'm gonna talk to everyone, but you know. Man, it was good. I was running across the bridge in a real hurry. I see. It does match Norman's testimony. God damn, I keep doing that by accident. What did you have for lunch? I had lunch on the first floor. That's very fun fare. He's just normal boring stuff, then he gets a special paella just for himself. His dad? Wait a sec. Hey Belden, you said you ate lunch on the first floor, right? What about it? Norman ate on the second floor. How did you know that what Norman ate when you were on the first floor? My bad. Actually, I heard from someone else. I don't remember who said it, though. Pretty sure it's that guy downstairs. What's his name? Belden. Okay. To go through the hotel, right? Yep. Did you see anyone in the hotel at the time? Ernest was on the first floor, of course, but the rest was real quiet. Was no one there? I'd say so. The basement and first floor were both pretty quiet when I passed through. Norman's son was there when I came back, though. You mean Belden? That doesn't explain, like, if he did it, that doesn't explain why he would attack his dad's aide. Were you really in the basement the whole time? Well, why? There's someone who passed through the basement right after the bell rang. According to their testimony, no one was here. Can't establish an alibi. Should probably ask around about Belden, too. Oh, man. We're getting it. We're getting it. You mean that kid? He wasn't in the basement, I'm pretty sure. Young Belden. I'm afraid I didn't see him around when the bell rang. I was preparing the guest rooms. Is he a suspect? I guess the only one who would know is Norman. Could pose a problem. If you have real cause for suspicion, you needn't hesitate on my part. You're welcome to confront Belden and question him. Alright. I'll just keep questioning Belden. I was underground. I was in the basement the whole time after lunch. Except you weren't? I don't know, like, I talked to everybody. Unless I just talked to everybody again. About Belden. Wait, what did he say? When I got back, I saw Norman's son down here. I mean, there's only two possibilities currently. It's either Belden or, like, this guy at the front. Ernest. It's either Belden or Ernest. He was preparing the guest rooms. That is technically an alibi. Looks like we're not far off. I mean, no one else knew anything. They were, like, none of these guys were here. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I do think I heard that before I got hit. Nothing's too clear. You were in the office, weren't you? You'd normally notice if someone came to clean. You're right, I would. Even I think it's odd. Special pie is in secret. I just couldn't find my appetite. Left it virtually untouched. I've already confronted him as much as I can. I don't have anything else to ask. Y'all don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna pin it on him, I think. He's your suspect. It's either Ernest or Belden. I'm gonna say Belden. Raven Kid, huh? Instinct or fact, he has a solid alibi. Cooper was outside. Norma's testimony corroborates this, so we can say for sure it's accurate. If that was the sound of the crime being committed, then there's a very small chance Cooper is the criminal. At the same time, we can also throw out any suspicion of Harrio. Yeah, it does. Next, you need to explain the suspect's crime. What kind of proof do you have? He has no alibi. Proof is an alibi. I have valuable testimony that refutes his alibi. Cooper and Harrio have already been cleared as culprits. This person remains as the final possibility. Let's turn out that way. Ultimately, though, that's nothing but circumstantial evidence. Do you have any more decisive proof? He knew about the special paella that was supposed to be a secret. I don't know if it's decisive, but something did bother me, and that's the testimony about the special paella. So Belden testified that he ate lunch on the first floor, but somehow he saw the paella Norman ate. He even knew that Norman barely ate it. In other words, he went to the second floor. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Alright, I get it. Let's call Belden and hear what he's got to say. We can't go straight to an arrest with the proof we have on hand. Or with the proof we have on hand. I was not expecting this post-Rouen stuff to take so long. I was expecting to be in Zeiss. Why'd you call me? I didn't do anything! Help? Yeah, we just want you to be frank with us. Where did you go after lunch? I was in the basement. Bull. As long as you keep lying, you're not getting out of here. You weren't in the basement the whole time. We already know that. If you didn't do anything wrong, then just be honest and tell the truth. Or is the truth too scary to admit? Fine. Today after lunch, I went to the office. I went to go clean up. Clean up? So the person who returned the plates to the front was... Yeah, it was me. Everyone seemed busy, so I figured I'd clean up. While I was cleaning up, I thought I'd tidy the office, but I didn't think that'd happen. What? Well, you don't make any sense. You just cleaned up after, right? Why does this have anything to do with the case? Actually, I see. Came to this room to clean, but I'm not sure how that correlates. What does it have to do with the assault on Dells? It has a lot to do with it. Well, let's hear him say it himself. Once I finished cleaning the room, I thought I'd head back, but since I tidied up a lot of stuff, the room was real dusty. I thought I'd open the balcony door to air it out, but my hands were full of plates. I didn't have any choice, so I kicked the door as hard as I could. That door is the criminal. The door flying open slammed right in the back of your head. In other words, the truth of the case is an unlucky accident. What? I'm innocent? Seems like it. Finally free and clear. Why didn't you volunteer this information at the beginning? You just told us the truth, things wouldn't have gone nearly this far. Yeah, I wouldn't have run up and down this entire hotel like 10 times. Because I'd like him to be a bit more careful opening doors in the future if he could.
Well, that settles things.
Whatever you decide to do in life, know that the decision is yours and yours alone. I know you can do it. Yeah, make sure you keep it up. Seems you've taken up a great deal of your time just over a big mistake. Nah, don't worry about it. That was pretty in-depth. I still didn't rest at the inn, or the hotel. That's all I wanted.
Truth is always stranger than fiction. However, as your valued assistant, I take great pride in our completion of this most puzzling assignment.
You didn't do anything! Whatever. Alright, let's go. We're finally going to Zeiss! We're finally going to Zeiss. Yo! That was worth it just for the money. Alright, let's go to Zeiss. Yeah, we're good. I've done enough. Alrighty, off we go. Hey, wait a sec. Oh, it's the kids. What are all of you doing here? We came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold, just taking off without saying anything. You guys are meanie faces. I originally read that as many feces. Just like briefly dyslexic or something. I was gonna say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. They were out coming to Rouen. I feel kind of silly now. But where's Matron Teresa? Oh, everyone's here. Even Jill and Hans. Well, duh, like we'd miss this. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait until something, I accidentally hit a button. Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it would be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. I heard that Joshua ran away from home. Matron Teresa told us what happened. Sorry, I should have told you. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray to Idios every day. It'll come true if we all do. I'll throw my prayers into the pile, too. So, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You need to try your best, but don't overdo it. Put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think he'd ever forgive himself. So please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's still a little fragile in some ways. Well, I'm right here, you know. I kind of suspect she's going to be helping us more than anything else. Chloe, use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret. Simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Become the queen. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, there's no obstacle in the world that can defeat you if you learn. Remember to learn, kids. Alright, let's get to Zeiss. I can't wait to go shopping in Zeiss. Great. Gonna get new quartz and all this good stuff. Thank goodness that passenger has finally quieted down. He's playing some very bright tunes. Force me into a duet? Oh my god.
Still enjoying our flight through the heavens? Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to.
The weather's great, the sky's pretty, but we're almost to Zeiss, Olivier. Should you really be drinking?
Oh, come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see.
That is entirely and exclusively my line. At least things never get too serious with you around. I guess that's a good thing, kind of, maybe.
I shall take that as the highest praise. I am relieved, however. The Black Fang, I had wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle.
You were worried about me? It's kind of sweet.
Remember, I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Ah, please, I do not need a staffing today. I promise, I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example, you purchased them because you wished for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say.
What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, the chair got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, I mean, well, maybe he'd like them. What's with that look?
Forgive me. That was just more than I expected. Let us leave the topic behind for a while, then. Come, Estelle, I should treat you to a legal cocktail.
I guess it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zeiss. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivia, or you'll pass out and miss our stop.
Don't you worry, I only lose myself in drink when it is poured by a lovely lady.
You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Talk to him again? Okay, I'll go back.
Oh, on that note, Estelle, would you like to read a certain book? It's very interesting, although it is banned in Erebodea.
If you're trying to push smut on me, Olivia, I swear to Ardios.
Not at all. It's a pleasant novel set in the Calvad Republic. But alas, our noble imperial overlords have deemed it improper for our education, so you cannot find it in the Empire's borders.
Oh, okay. Kind of a hard place to live, huh?
I'd heard reports of its quality, and now I've finally had a chance to read it. Everything I'd heard was true. It is most excellent reading.
What kind of story is it?
See for yourself. I'm quite done with it, so go ahead and take it.
Ooh. I'll read that later. My voice is starting to hurt. It's nearing the end of the stream. Should I talk to him again? No, I'm afraid. Okay. I think we're good now. Thanks, Bigger Booby. Sell something up? Just wondering. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. Yeah. Full bracers do a lot of traveling, so airships are real handy. We probably use them even more than merchants and whatnot. Yeah, I remember how Dad was always out on business. I wonder how he's doing. Last I heard, he was made top general of the army, so I bet he's so busy it'd make our eyes spin. Just deserts of the man who always tried to take it as easy as he could. It is kind of hard to imagine Dad being busy somehow. I'm curious though, Kate. You seem to respect Dad more or less. So why do you always trash talk him so much? It's not trash talking. Besides, your old man's the one who's rude, you know. Every time he sees me, it's all good work or what a good kid, treating me like some fresh-faced punk. Yeah, Dad does like to tease people. That's how he is to everyone though, so I never paid attention to it. Yeah, you're kind of lucky being a girl and all. If you were his son, you'd probably be in the middle of a huge rebellious phase right about now. Really? Father is sort of a wall for a son to overcome, you see. Going up against a wall the size of Cassius? Yeah, that'd lead to one hell of a complex, I bet. Well, I guess that's more of a guy thing, but does that mean you've got a complex about my dad then, Agate? Oh, did I strike a nerve? Just like your dad. Okay, and it's just outside that's left. That's how it says stairs that move. Moving stairs. Oh, hi, Stell. Taking a walk around the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Chloe, what do you do when you need to get back to Gransel? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? No, of course not. That would be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. I usually go back twice a year, once for New Year's and once for Grandmother's birthday. So you're kind of used to passenger flight, huh? But what does Seek do? Does he fly along at his own pace? Seek? Just follows the airship. God, what a bird. Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. That was a surprise. Follow the ship? Cool. Seek can fly level at speeds of up to 800 Selga per hour. How fast? How far? How? Excuse me? You can go twice the speed of an airship? This isn't much faster than an evening stroll. What the fuck? You really are better than the average Falcon. How fast is 1800 Selga supposed to be in real world measurements? How fast do Falcons fly? Hold on. Falcon flight speed. Excuse me? 390 kilometers per hour. That's their max, but still. The Peregrine Falcon is the fastest. Oh, and it's dives. Okay, well, like, when it dives, yeah, it goes like 200 miles an hour. What the fuck? What about when it's just flying, though? Average diving speed, maximum horizontal speed. That's the Falcon. Okay, it's a lot slower than that. It would make sense. It's like 110 kilometers. That's still really fucking fast. Average speed 65 to 90. They like go as fast as cars. God damn. Well, we learned something today. For some reason, I can't use powered communication. Nothing in the country can carry a message faster than Sieg. I thought so. I remember how fast he got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor.
Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Zeiss momentarily.
Alright, we finally made it. Okay, first stop for us should be the guild house. We need to check in with Kilika. Oh yeah, Kilika!
A rather exotic name for liberal. It sounds Eastern. What kind of woman is she, I wonder?
You never give up, do you? Let's just say she isn't your average woman. She's bolder than Charizard, is capable of running a guild house as the queen herself, and she's a master of Eastern martial arts. In fact, word of advice, don't even try unless you want her to rearrange your face.
Huh. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away.
Is this the fury of Kilika? Would you give it a rest? The port is designed to endure high magnitude earthquakes. Don't worry. Still, that was quite the earthquake. Please come to reception in an orderly fashion. Let's not panic. That was so cool. Well, that was a great way of getting welcome to Zeiss. It wasn't very strong, but attention, world. Please wait until I'm not on scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. This is rare. So there was no serious damage to the central factory. Thank goodness. The city has also remained calm for the most part. I believe there is a little worried about that on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. I almost said, like, scrumptious. Thank you for coming, Estelle. A gate. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Yeah, it's been a while. And as usual, you already know everything that's happened. Good to see you again, Kilika. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you two would be Olivia Lenheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or shall I say Miss Chloe Renz. I'm Kilika. I handle reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. Pleasure to meet you too. Pleasure's ours.
My word, but your beauty eclipses even what I expected. Madam, allow your humble servant Olivia Lenheim to improvise a song.
According to Jean, you've both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs just as normal bracers do. I am not prepared to talk this quickly. Use it to relax, etc.
Yes, but my input.
If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. I think Kilika might be even harder on Olivia than Sachera. We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit. What's up? This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. In your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. This is a bit sudden. It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. It's probably gonna end up being another gospel test. 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds, and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. There's one particular odd point, however. The earthquake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. What?
That is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake center there certainly should have been felt here in the city, to at least a small extent.
It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual, unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. Alright, just like with our ghost weird stuff, like, this makes me curious too. Alright, yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Alright, Wolf Ford it is. Well, ultimately, this is just my personal suspicion. Remember, it's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Yeah, we saw a new gospel too, so we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell.
Let us delay our good work until we say hello then. Let us reunite with Tita with joyful hugs.
When the heck did you take the lead? Whatever, let's...
With joyful hugs.
Of course, there's new things. Okay, just ask Kilika about the sign. Go to Licensed Fortress. That's a short. I gotta do that immediately. Holding a short turn. Oh, special training. Okay. That's straightforward. Monster and monster. Okay. So monster. Training. Test uses explain in the workshop. A gun. Okay, so I assume I gotta equip Olivier with a gun. And then I have to, like, use the gun. First things first, we go shopping. I might as well get this first. Although I don't know how much money I'm gonna need. So bad. I'm probably about to get a new gun, but whatever. $402, nice. I'm starting to think I'm just going to get everybody. It's 5. Actually, no. An enhanced jacket for Estelle is definitely worth it. It's probably worth it for both girls. But the 5 defense is not. I mean, it's worth it for a gate too, because he's not using arts really. He doesn't need the art. The art defense though is nice. Although I never actually get hit by arts very often. I'm gonna get. Yeah, I'm gonna get 3 of these. I have a lot of these. Holy shit. I lose a movement and like some agility and shit. What is her? God damn it! I just want to see her bait. Okay, 351 for Estelle. I don't know if that's worth 5 defense. It gives. Yeah, no. I'm only gonna give it to. Yeah, just a gate. Should probably just have one of these, just cause. Right, I didn't. You don't actually need anything. Yeah, I think that's worth it. You know. And I want him to have the magic shoes. And I want him to have the magic armor. So. I haven't actually had to sell equipment in a long time. It's kind of a harder toss-up to, like, decide whether or not to get rid of things. That's for food, so this one. Well, that's the bar. Oh, right, it's in the actual, like, the main factory. to look at quartz. I also need to stop. I wanted to like quickly do some quartz shopping and then stop. So, because I have no idea how long that cutscene's gonna be. So I'm gonna stop because I want to sleep and do other things, like do 1 or 2 things before bed. And my voice hurts. So yeah. It's vexing me today. But yeah, we actually got to Zeiss, so that's cool. We're technically on chapter 2 of... I'm guessing there's way more chapters in this one than in the last. The chapter was definitely shorter. I just got... There's a lot of side shit that's like more in depth. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow to continue. So, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.